Hi everybody, it's Miss Judy. I have my mat lined up with all kinds of goodies today, and so we're gonna make a card for Christmas, and I wanted to share with you some of the things we're gonna use. Last year I bought this Fiskars punch after Christmas at sale item, and I like the design on that, so I'm going to use that today. I'm also going to use Art Philosophy, close to my heart, Cricut cartridge, and I'm going to use the present that is on page 60. It's button 40. I'm going to shift and do the gift, and then go to the layer and shift and do the ribbon for that, and I cut it at 2.75. I'm going to use some cranberry paper, a piece of glitter paper, a piece of paper from a stash that has all these little presents on it, and here's my cut with the punch, and I'm going to put the present up here, and I used the little stars from this punch. I saved 6 of them and put that on the present. I've already attached those and put some little glitter stickles in the middle, and then I'm going to put the red bow on top and a couple other things and 2 stamps. So let's get started, and I'm going to try to do this today, y'all, in the right order. So I have my base, my first layer. It's an A2 card. This is 4 by 5 1/4. So my glitter paper is 3 3/4 by 5, and I'm going to use my big gun, ATG gun, to put that on. Okay, y'all, cross your fingers that I do this with the, the right way. I'm always getting backwards on something, but this goes right here, and it just has a very small border. Okay, I'll put the cut sizes on the back of the... Okay, let me think. Now, before I put this down, I'm going to take my little border, and I decided I would ink around the edges, give it a little bit of definition, and so it'll stand out a little bit more on the page. Okay, and then I have a sentiment I'm going to use from Home for Christmas Cards TV Stamps, and it says, "Friends are the best presents," and I totally agree with that. And this stamp is actually 2 sections, so that makes it nice and versatile. You could use it on top of each other, or you could use it side by side, and since I wanted to put it on this strip, I'm going to do it side by side. But it does make a nice versatile stamp. So the next part is to get this on here, and that worked. The next step is I have some green ribbon from a stash, and I'm going to put a tad of the ribbon on top of this, but I'm going to go ahead and attach the sentiment strip on to the card base, close to the bottom. Okay, and then I'm going to take, oh rats, Got it a little bit crooked. This paper I'm using is it's sort of embossed paper, so it did make it easy to pull that up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Then I'm going to put this little tad of ribbon right here. I like this shiny ribbon, and it's just from some I got at I think it was Hobby Lobby or Joann's, one or the other, and they had all their Christmas ribbons for 50% off, and I thought that was so pretty, so I picked that up. So I'm going to put this down on the back with a couple pieces of tape, and okay, so now I have this much done. So far so good, y'all. I'm doing all right. Now I'm ready to put this layer onto the glitter paper, which is going to be on the base. And that will go right along here. Okay. Okay. This is what we have so far. Then I'm going to take my present and I'll put the bow on with some Zig 2-way pin to get that attached, and we're getting so close to the end of this pretty card. So this goes on top. Okay. Oh, oops. All right. I goofed. Okay. This is what else I was going to do to the present. But I think I can I can lift this up. It's not quite dry. I cut another little piece of the ribbon that I used on the bottom sentiment part, and I'm going to put that on top of the present underneath the bow. So, ooh-wee. My mind gets going so fast sometimes, and I get lost. Anyway, that's what the present's going to look like now. Now, I have 2 pieces of foam tape. I'm still working on my big roll. I still have this much left. So I've got my foam tape cut, and I'm going to slip that on the back of the present right here, and put one up here. I just cut off a strip when it's a big spot like this. I cut off a strip, double it over, and then all I have to do is just pull off one little piece. So let me turn this around, and I'll get the present attached with the foam tape. And the last piece is to put this on here. So I can handle that. Get my tape roller again. Put this down. This down. Okay. Now I've fixed this, cut it 8.5 by 11 at 4 1/2, a 4 1/4, so that I could make it I guess you call it a portrait card, up and down card. And this will go on here. Okay. So now here's the outside, and for the inside, I'm going to use another sentiment from Home for Christmas by Cards TV that just simply says Merry Christmas, and I'll put that on the inside and stamp that right there. Ta-da! And there's my card. Friends are the very best presents that we can have. And think that's a wonderful sentiment, and I enjoyed doing this card very much and started thinking about all the friends that I have while I was making it, and it just made me feel good. So thank you so much for coming by and watching my video today. It's commercial time. Everyone who orders from me during October and November, their name will be in a drawing for all the contents on page 119 in the catalog. All the organizing tools that Close to My Heart has put out this year, or this catalog time, and they're great. I love them. So if you order from me online, you will be in the drawing for those organizing tools, and I'll draw December the 1st, and someone will get a really, really nice little early Christmas present. Easy peasy to order. Go to my website, www.judyashmore.ctmh.com. You create an account with your name and a password, and then you don't enter anything else until you make orders. So shop till you drop. And I appreciate you coming by, and thank you so much for being valued customers of mine. I love talking to all of you, and I love talking to myself. So, ta-ta!